Chosen one, have you ever felt there was something inside you that words could never fully explain? What if the quiet power you've carried your whole life was never random, but divine? Lean in Chosen One. What you are about to hear explains why you have always felt different. Chosen One, lean in closely, because this message carries weight far beyond time. There has always been something within you that language struggles to capture. Not merely talent or skill, not something learned or earned, but a hidden current, an unseen river flowing quietly beneath the surface of your existence. It is subtle yet undeniable, hidden yet powerful, divine yet deeply personal. This current is what I call the blue power, a force ancient and holy woven into heaven itself, entrusted only to those marked by God. This is not fantasy, not symbolism pulled from imagination, and not borrowed language from trends of the world. This is a sacred impartation flowing directly from the throne of God into His chosen ones. And if you are hearing this message now, understand this clearly. God has already chosen you. He has marked you. He planted this power deep within your spirit long before you were aware of it. You have carried it since birth, perhaps even before the foundations of the earth were laid. And now, heaven is summoning you to awaken it, because the time has come for you to walk in what was placed inside you. The world needs it. Your soul is ready. Heaven itself is calling your name. God has never been content watching His people live beneath the authority already stamped into their spiritual DNA. Too many wander in doubt, insecurity, and spiritual sleep. But you, yes, you're being called to rise. And the blue power is the instrument of that rising, so take a deep breath. Quiet your mind. Do not listen only with your ears. Open the eyes of your spirit. Today we step into the mystery of this hidden power and uncover why you were born to carry it. In the natural realm, the color blue often symbolizes peace, calm, clarity, and wisdom. It reminds us of still waters and open skies. But in the spiritual realm, blue carries far deeper meaning. It is the color of revelation, divine justice, and heavenly authority. Ezekiel saw the throne of God resting upon something like sapphire. Moses and the elders of Israel saw beneath God's feet what appeared as a pavement of sapphire, clear as the sky itself. The high priest wore blue as a reminder of heaven's authority and God's holy law. Even at the Transfiguration, the glory that radiated from Jesus carried a brilliance no earthly fabric could replicate, a light like living fire. Blue, therefore, is not merely a color. It is a divine signal, a wavelength of heaven resonating inside the human soul. The blue power is that resonance vibrating within you like the voice of God echoing in your innermost being. It is the hidden authority of the chosen. It is the courage to walk in divine purpose when the world tries to erase your identity. It is the clarity to perceive what others cannot see. It is the anointing that brings order into chaos, not through force, but through presence. That is why people feel peace when you enter a room. That is why insight comes to you without effort. That is why the enemy fought you so fiercely, trying to silence you before you ever understood who you were. The enemy fears not your personality, but your identity expressed. The blue power is your spiritual fingerprint. No one carries it the way you do. This message is not for the masses. It is for the one who has always felt a quiet difference burning within. Perhaps even as a child, you sensed you didn't quite fit. You may have tried to blend in, to wear masks, to follow the patterns expected of you. Yet deep inside, a voice whispered, "This is not who I am." Maybe you were the quiet one, the deep thinker, the one whose eyes seemed older than your years, seeing through illusions others accepted easily. That was not a flaw. That was evidence. God set you apart, not to isolate you, but to prepare you. Only those set apart can carry what is reserved for the chosen. Before you were formed, God knew you. Before you were born, He set you apart. And the blue power is proof of that divine setting. Signs of this power have followed you. You sense atmospheres. You walk into rooms and immediately know when something is off, when tension lingers or truth is being hidden. You may have dismissed this as coincidence or intuition, but it is discernment, a spiritual radar guiding you through unseen realms. This discernment has protected you more times than you realize. It has also made you feel misunderstood, isolated, even judged. But chosen one, you were never created to explain this gift to everyone. You were created to walk in it faithfully and allow heaven to confirm what the world cannot comprehend. The enemy has always targeted your identity, not your possessions, but your voice, your clarity, your authority. That is why fear, shame, and doubt were used against your mind. But today those lies are breaking. The fog is lifting. God has declared that delay is over. Arise and shine, for your light has come. That is your call. To unlock what has been dormant, begin with stillness. Seek God in silence. Ask Him to reveal what He placed within you. Speak life over yourself. Release old wounds, shame, and bitterness. Divine power cannot flow freely through a vessel weighed down by resentment. Stay close to the source. This power does not come from striving. It flows from surrender. And when you begin walking in your blue power, everything shifts. Doors open without force. People are drawn without explanation. Strategies emerge without strain. Your emotions stabilize. Your voice carries new weight. You finally feel at home within yourself. Not the survival version, but the original design God created. Chosen one, this is your moment. Not later. Not when conditions are perfect. Now, God whispers. The power I placed within you is ready to rise. You do not need validation from people. You are the sign. You are the proof that God still awakens the chosen. Walking in this power will stretch you. It will require courage. It will ask you to stop shrinking for the comfort of others. But heaven did not send you here to blend in. Heaven sent you to shine. So breathe deeply. Stand tall. Move forward with the confidence of a soul backed by heaven's authority. The time for hiding is over. The time for waiting is over. The time for activation is now. You were chosen. You carry the blue power, and it is time to walk in it.